This is the Memorial Day weekend video, good through May 24th, 2020. My name's D7 here at Grok, a trade, and the markets in the week. Mostly bullish. Look at this. Everybody up, except the Dow's slightly lower, but you got financials. Well, financials were down 0.4%. Russell's higher. So very mixed bag here. Anytime I see that, I go down the VIX to say, okay, who's winning here? Well, who's winning is certainly the bulls, because the fear indicator is down quite a bit, down nearly 5%. Bitcoin at 9,100 at the time of this video. All right, let's take a look at the Spider S&P 500 ETF. I usually don't edit my videos, so that got left in there. Big news at the end of this. Got a hedge fund trader in on the team. More on that here momentarily. Markets here. As we said, markets went higher here in the S&P 500, and we kept going higher. We got past the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, so that's why I took out the bear flag. And let me jump on a soapbox, guys. For you guys that said I was wrong on the bear flag, you're wrong on the understanding of what reality is. When you go down, there's your down leg, and you go up and you zigzag on the way up below 61.8, that is in fact a bear flag. It's your flag waving in the wind down there. It's a bear flag until it's not. And this time it went beyond 61.8. So in other words, the chances of it going and giving us another down leg to this size down here is not as likely as what it was. Why? Because we tracked higher. We went too much to the upside. Now, to say that we're out of the woods and we're not going to retrace back to some degree is asinine. It would be crazy to say that, because we had a nice run to the upside. Well, I could certainly see a little drop and then a rally up. I see consolidation going into the future is what I see here. I could easily see a big symmetrical triangle. But because we have had this push higher, the chances of the market selling off significantly anytime soon have greatly diminished. Okay, now it's just like this. Let me say this. If we had a symmetrical triangle, if you don't know what a symmetrical triangle is, go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com and go to the chart school there. And reverse the video, pause the video, listen to it again, freeonlinetradingeducation.com. But look for symmetrical triangle. You got a symmetrical triangle just like this. It is a defined symmetrical triangle until it's not. Meaning if you go past the apex, it's no longer a symmetrical triangle. So again, I'm just slapping the hands gently of those people that said I was wrong. No, I was 100% right that calling a bear flag until it tracked past the point of it being a bear flag anymore. So please understand that formations do change. Trading is a game of probabilities. That's all it is. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. And for one of you, I remember you saying, hold on, D7 did say that the markets could certainly surge higher. I did say that. Go listen to the videos. Go listen to all of it. So anyway, I'm just here giving back. 22 years here in the markets. I'm just trying to help you guys out. So here is the markets. We're just chopping sideways. So the thing I want you guys to pay attention to on the S&P 500 is this, the moving averages. As long as we can stay above the moving averages, all is bullish. So we need to stay above the moving averages. Okay, if you go here to the diamonds, this is very interesting. The Dow diamonds on the ETF, big triangle with a high base. Look for that to break out to the upside. That's pretty bullish. If you look here at the Qs, not as bullish. Now we do have a high base that we're starting to make here, but we're on the wrong side of the resistance. So this is resistance. We got to get past that. So if this high base does break out, we need to get over those trend lines. This trend line coming up and this one. So I'd really like to see the Qs over 235. We got to get above that area. Russell 2000. Same thing. We got resistance, set of support. We're support here, here. We broke support, and now we're resistance. Yes, I do see some downside opportunity here, especially up here at this area of resistance. You see, the last time we got to this area, we dropped. We're at that area again after an extended run. So yes, it would make sense for us to have a drop. I don't think it'd be severe. I don't think it'd be an earth-shattering drop to the downside like I was anticipating last week. I really thought we had a decent chance of the markets to really start dropping over the last 2 weeks, really start dropping. Markets were much too strong. The people like who's in office, the investors like who are in office, and the investors believe that the economy will strengthen going into the future. Regardless of what our opinions may be, get those out. It doesn't matter. All that matters to us is what are the charts telling us, period. The charts tell the truth. Our opinions will never make us money. Always remember that. Here's the financials. Now, I want to do something here. I want you guys to I'm going to show you something that I think you'll be able to see. This is the ETF on the financials. I'm going to go to the spider. Look at the spider, okay? Let's go back to the financials. Look at the financials. Spider, financials. Spider, financials. What do you see changing here? Look at where we're at here. Look at the spider. Way up here. Financials. Way down here. Okay, that's relative weakness on the financials, okay? This is 101 level. This is ABC stuff, okay? I'm just giving you ABC stuff. That shows relative swing. The markets are only as strong as financials there to support it. Because of that, the financials are weaker. So I'm not overly bullish in this market. Okay, my bullish sentiment is starting to really slow down. We had the nice little run here recently this last week, but we have to be careful going into this week coming up really soon. U.S. dollar trending and tracking sideways. Silver had this nice run here. If you guys remember the high base, remember I said look for this to break out and make some money. You guys did. Now listen, you need to. This is setting up for another opportunity to perhaps get back into this trade. Oh man, look at this, guys. For those that's been part of our mentorships, this is the perfect example of a death hook. Symmetrical triangle, death hook, and the sell-off. Very interesting for all you Grok grads out there. If you look here at gold, gold is tracking higher into a rising wedge. That's more bearish than it is bullish. But as long as it's staying above the moving averages, you got to stay with your long plays until we get down below them, and then you would switch at. The VIX is finding a support area right here at 28. Let's see if that holds or if we can break down below. For the markets to get bullish, we need to go lower. This is a low base, so I absolutely could do that. Bitcoin is in a big symmetrical triangle chopping around. If it can get past this area of 9,900, look for that to break 10,000 and go on. But if it breaks this lower trend line, bad things could happen. So I foresee this in the next few weeks going sideways for Bitcoin. Quick look here at the broad markets before I get into the big news. If I look at the weekly chart, okay, this week, and it didn't happen until this week, we closed above the 61.8. Technically, you could still crash and burn here because we didn't get too far. We didn't deviate too far from the 61.8. But did you see how the 20-week moving average is making major resistance here? That could be problematic because it honors it. You can see big support right there. You see that support? We are right at it, resistance. Will we drop? It'd be really interesting what comes up next week. Because that could be the start of that. We could drop back here a couple weeks and then rally back higher. That would be not outside the realm of possibilities right there. A little pullback and then a rally up from there. If you look here at the diamonds, same thing, kind of a high base and a popping. I'm going to get rid of this. High base popping. We're still below the 61.8, so this is still in problem territory, but this is a high base, and that could pop here. Let's see if it happens. The Qs did get up. I mean, it's still running up. After an extended run, it would make a lot of sense for it to pull back pretty soon. Russell 2000 is up, 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 up. We're well below the 61.8. We're not even at the following 20-day week average. So this is telling me we still have a really good chance on the higher time frame of dropping. This is a bear pullback. And if the financials on the weekly just looks even so much weaker. The financials just look weak. But look at this pullback. It already started its pullback, but it was such a light pullback here. It wouldn't surprise me now that it had a light little pullback that it wouldn't start to try to chew itself higher. Be interesting. U.S. dollars going sideways, doing nothing. Silver's up, 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 and away. We have a spinning top reversal pattern after an extended run. Look for that to drop here, guys. I would like to see a high base develop on the weekly chart on the silver. And gold is just melting to the upside. Let's see if it'll keep going. VIX on the weekly is down, 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 down. And Bitcoin weekly is up over resistance now. This is huge. In this week, we stayed above it. That's very, very bullish, guys, for Bitcoin on the higher time frame. Okay, quick look here at the monthly charts. Monthly charts. Let me see here. Monthly charts going into next week. So all of next week, we have one more week until the week's over, or for the month is over. This is a monthly chart on the spider. This so far looks really bullish. Last month, we got down at support, rallied back, and we made a higher high, higher low. Guys, this is really bullish. Next few months, we could go bullish. So that's really, really strong. Diamonds, if you look here, we did not make a higher high. We're stalled out on a sideways move. Nasdaq, what did it do? It broke resistance. That is strong, my friends. I just saw this for the first time. But hold on. I got 1 week, so I shouldn't get so excited. We got one more week before the month is over. We are in a great area. I mean, we broke it back here. We broke it in January. We broke it in February, but we closed back lower. We have a really good chance for that coming back this week and closing back lower. So it would play into me having a bearish week. But I think it would be a short-lived bearish week. It won't last too long. But I could see that. Now, if we go bullish this week, that's going to be massive for this monthly chart, the Nasdaq, to have broken a major trend line to the upside. Yes. Russell 2000 is way laggy, way low. We're coming higher. We have a lower high, not even. It's just so laggy compared to everything else. The financials are even worse. Look at this. We got a red candlestick on the financial monthly. Lower high, higher low, down here at support, not up there at resistance. Bad. It's just so laggy, guys. So laggy. U.S. dollar popped up over resistance and now is making a base. Look for the U.S. dollar to go higher. And big run on silver. We're coming into a major area of resistance, guy, on silver. Gold is going higher, higher, higher. Maybe we can just keep going higher. The VIX is a nice bull pullback. Let's see what happens. And so far, major on the Bitcoin, we're over an area of resistance. And if this next week we stay above that line, that I expect to see a major run take place on Bitcoin. Okay, now next, let's look at some stocks of interest. And I'm using TradingView. If you're interested in the charts that I'm using, I like them. There's a link down in the description, and you can check them out there. I'm going to go to Grok Tech Stocks. Okay, here's the deal. This is education only. I am not a licensed advisor. You need to find a financial advisor to help you with your trading. It's so hard for me to say, but I said it. Okay. Brokers make you broker. So here's the deal. Just make the assumption I own these guys, which I may or may not, but make the assumption I own them. Okay, but I'm going to say buy and sell for educational purposes only. Let's go first to the big old Apple. Apple has a problem, rising wedge, and we broke below it. Now, this is big. I want to show this to you, okay? We have our trend line here. If we go to a line, we have support, 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 support. I'm going to tighten this up just ever so slightly. I like them to be right on, right on. And this one needs to drop just a hair. I'm really anal on how I draw these things. I want them spot on. And here we are. So we're we're just above this area. If we get slippery and we drop, that's a problem. It has the last chance to get over 320. It needs a rally up, high base here on the daily. It needs to pop this week. Apple has to pop. We're the biggest security in the exchanges, on the Dow, the Nasdaq, everything. If this starts to drop, it's going to be problematic for the rest of the markets. AMD, big symmetrical triangle. It went down to support. Buyers came back in, looked to play that long to a breakout to the upside. Amazon is giving us a little bull pullback. Look for a buying opportunity here, guys. This is a big time sell on BABA. This is a death hook, guys, for you guys who have been through the mentorship program, especially the 401s. Guys, look at death hook right here. Baidu, nice bull pullback. Look for a buy opportunity on a bull pullback. Booking is up, up, up. Stay with it if you are long. Cisco, big symmetrical triangle. Go long if it breaks up. Go short if it breaks down. Catfish, look, that very weak. It's looking to drop. Cognizant is looking to drop. Go short that. eBay, oh man, eBay is looking rock solid. High base. It's breaking out now. That could be a trade right now. Facebook is up, up, up. It's very extended. Let it make more of a base or a pullback to the support level before you get in that. Google is up, up, up at resistance. It needs to build a high base and break out, or it will drop, giving us a double top M for reversal. Google with an L, same thing. GoPro is on fire. This is a big bull pennant. Look to go long this on a breakout to the upside. Microsoft, kind of a pennant. Microsoft is a buy to the upside. MU, big symmetrical triangle. I see it. I don't have the lines drawn on there. Look to go long on a breakout or a short down. Netflix is obviously, a few days ago, it broke support. Now it's been selling off. That's what happens on rising wedges. So this is a sell, guys. I would wait for it to drop and then do a little bear pullback and enter on a sell there. NVIDIA is up, 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 high base. Look to go long if it can keep tracking higher. Oracle, big pennant, bull pennant, up leg. There's your pull, big pennant. If it breaks out to the upside, long. If it breaks down, I would look for short. PayPal is on fire, building a base. Guys, if that breaks out over 152, look to trade that long. Roku is down, 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 down. Shopify has been on fire. Stay with that above the moving averages. You got to. Snap is making a double chop. That double top could be problematic. It could be problematic. We've got to keep an eye on that one. Tesla, big base. Look to break out on 840. Look to go long. Twitter is over a resistance area. It needs to take a breath, build a base, a pennant. Needs to do something above this trend line, and it will be fine. Okay, monologue time. First and foremost, this is Memorial Day weekend. Here at Grok Trade, we salute all those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country and for our freedom. It's a sobering time for us to reflect on those who have given everything that they had for our country. Okay. Big news. Here's the big news. Big news is this. Guys, we have a new trading mentor. His name is Romulus. Romulus, he's got 25 years trading in the markets. He started on Wall Street in New York. He is a hedge fund trader. He has a lot of experience. He's a swing trader. He's an he likes ETFs, exchange traded funds, and he is a killer. I mean, this guy is sharp. Matter of fact, he's been testing videos and sending them to me and making calls, and he has been spot on. We like him a lot. Romulus is in the house. Why is he with us? He wants to teach. He likes us and said, I would like to teach, but said, I don't want to be known. He wants to stay incognito. He wants to. So listen, I said, we will keep you incognito. We won't divulge your identity. So we're happy to have him. You're going to start seeing videos from Romulus. They are coming. You can be trained by a hedge fund trader. I'm looking forward. Matter of fact, we have a mentorship coming up here in June, and it's not necessarily for the beginners. I mean, a beginner can go through it and just retake it later. But this next one, you need to have 6 months of trading experience. You need to know the difference from being long and short, difference between a stock and a mutual fund, or a stock and a ETF, or a stock and a option. You need to know tacticals a little bit. You need to know what trend lines are and indicators are, and you know what I mean. It's for somebody that's been around the block a couple times. This mentorship coming up is for somebody that's been trading. You've put on trades. You know what it's like to put on trades. You've been in the market. And good chance Romulus will be in that class. So hope you guys can join us for that. I'm geeking out over Romulus being a part of this. Guys, I see his stuff. Real deal. Real deal. So watch out for him. More information on him at Grok Trade. Go to Grok Trade. Go to the About Me page. You can read about him there. And while you're there, if you want to talk to us about perhaps looking into our training, you fill out the mentorship form there. It's the mentoring. And when you do, everyone's going to get the trading tutorials first. You're going to get the 101s and the 201s trading tutorials given to you. So you'll have a big foundation of education before you even take the 3-day class, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of next month. We only teach 3 days out of 30. That's all we do. So take it or leave it. Coming up this month. So anyway, the next video I'm showing you, if you haven't seen it already, is a big prop plane, the bunch of skydivers. And it's timely to show that on Memorial Day, I think. So, love your family members and loved ones. Spend this time. I know a lot of you guys will be doing cookouts and having, family time. Just never forget the reason for Memorial Day. It is to honor those and to give a day of great respect to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So, I know I don't want to be beating a dead horse here, but let us never forget what our soldiers have done for us here in the great United States. Take care. Much love and respect. Until next time.